I'm Sally, and I'm going to review a children's book for you today. Um, just to let you know a little bit about myself, I worked in early childhood education for well over 35 years. 30 of those were at the same child care center where we serve children from ages 6 weeks to 12 years. And over those many years, I've read lots of books to kids. So the books I'm going to do today, it's a series of books. So not just one, it's several. And the author is David Pelham. And they're just some fun books. So I'll start with I call them Sam books. Um, and the first one was, I think, this is I have a series of the Sam books, the personal that I own. And I think the first one probably my mom bought for my son. His name is Sam. So they're just kind of fun. It's called Sam's Sandwich. And you can see the look on Sam's face. There's something going on there, right? So this book is about Sam and Samantha. And his sister is Samantha. So she's hungry. So she talks about how she wants him to help her make a big sandwich. It's written in verse, like Dr. Seuss type verse, you know. Samantha said, "I've never seen lettuce leaves so crisp and green." But as a zesty little filler, Sam popped in a caterpillar. So it goes on and on like that. Each page is a different ingredient, and each ingredient has another little critter in it. So it just goes on all the different things, and the expressions on Sam's face are just always so funny because he's a sneaky big brother, and he's doing these mean things to her. So it goes on and on, all these different foods in there, and at the end she puts in ketchup, and she's like, "Hey, do you want a bite?" And he says, "Oh no, thank you, sis. You're very kind. But count me out if you don't mind. I'm full. I'm stuffed. I really am." "So you can have it all," said Sam. And he gives her the sandwich. And that's how the story ends. So there's a follow-up book. And so the next one is Sam's Surprise. And it looks like a little gift. And it's a box of chocolates. And it's Sam's birthday, and he's got all his friends. So his sister has made him the chocolates. So she says, "Oh, I've made them all by hand for you." And so, of course, as we go through the book, every page is a different chocolate and a different gross thing inside the chocolates. And the kids, just love the ew. You've got your kids and you're like, "Oh, gross. Do you want to eat that?" "No." "Oh, gross." And it's just got different things, a goldfish, a piece of moldy cheese, a piece of soap, toothpaste. So it just goes through that story. It's her getting back at him, for giving him the sandwich before. These books I would always read during, our curriculum. We would have a different theme for a week or 2 weeks, and so we would do a week on food. So I would pull out these books and read a different one each day, or one or two, and it's just kind of fun, and the kids they just love it. So after Sam's Surprise, we have, I can't remember which one was next. The next one was Sam's Snack. So this one is Sam and Samantha go to the beach. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember which one came next. Yeah, I guess it was this one. So they go to the beach, and Sam's going to go out on a boat, but Samantha can't go because she gets seasick. So she gets a hold of his lunchbox that he's going to bring, and she starts putting things in there. Sand, and what else? What do we have? Oh, this is a good one. Ready? These are all pop-up books too, see? So we got a squid in his thermos, And so it's similar to all the others. Every, something gross in every piece of, in every, so the kids like this one. This one's got a little more motion to it. Uh, so that's a lot of fun here. This one's got a sandworm in it. So it just goes through, and so there she is getting back at him again. Then the next one is Sam's Pizza. And so, again, it's the same thing. So we've got all these different things in the pizza. There's an ant. So all these things that look like something. There's sauce and a bee. There we go. Mushrooms. Has a frog. This one's really fun because at the end, I should show you on the Sam's snack. So it goes through the story and all these different things. Sheep's eyes. And then at the end, when you open it up, see, he's made this pizza for her. And so he's put this all together, and then she saves the last pizza for him, and you see it has all the gross things on it. So this one's got some motion, and Sam's snack was the same. At the end, it's got a big pop-up thing in it. So these are just fun books to read. The kids love being grossed out by all the gross things in it, and you can really have some fun with it. You could do an art project where maybe you get a paper plate and you could cut out pictures of insects or bugs or whatever from magazines, or have the kids just cut them out and make them, and glue on your own little pizza with let's see what Sam's Pizza. Let's see what he's got in his pizza today. And here's the last one that I have. I think it's the last one in the series, but there could be more. I haven't seen any. Now, the original, when it was first put out, it was called the Sensational Sam Burger. But if you look for it now, it's called Sam's Hamburger. I believe they've changed it to kind of go along with the names of all the others. But it comes in this little box, and it comes out. And here's Sam again. But this time they're working together. So they're at a picnic, and somebody keeps stealing food. And they're trying to figure out who is stealing the food, and they can't figure it out. So together they're working by putting all these gross things in this hamburger. And there's a slug, and instead of cucumbers, they slice up a candle, they put a worm in there, fried egg with, all kinds of bugs in it from the trash, and a cheese. The cheese is really a sponge, I think, and it's got maggots in it, so it's just kind of fun. Ketchup has cockroach, and this one too has, got some nice motion in it. A slice of cat food, I think, and here's another sponge, and or maybe the cheese was soap. I think the cheese was soap. There's a big worm and the onion. So then at the end, it's kind of fun because they still can't figure out who's stolen it, but there's a dog, and he likes the hamburger, so the dog ate it, and he burped up some shampoo, and so that was kind of a fun one too. So these, this series is really a lot of fun to read. Kids love being grossed out, and it's hard to read. It's a little harder to read to a group because the things are small, so you have to pause at each one, and let all the kids take a good look at it. They're great lap books, where you can sit with one-on-one or, just 2 or 3 kids at a time and read to them. But, yeah, they're just a lot of fun. I call them the Sam books. They're, Sam's Sandwich, etc. by David Pelham. I'll put a link to my Miss Sally Storytime below, where if you want to see the series of books, I have a playlist over on that channel with all of the Sam books. So I'll put a link to Miss Sally Storytime where I read those books if you'd like to just let your child sit and look at them. I don't hold them up and read them because the detail's so small. I start out, talking about the story to the child, and then I lay the book down, and then we read it that way so the camera can zoom in. So they're a little different than my other storybooks over on that channel. But I hope you enjoyed my review today, and go ahead and go out and get those books. And when you're doing a unit on foods, it's kind of fun to read, and I hope you enjoyed my review. great series of books, and I'll see you next time.